progress and or damages depending on what we're looking at. Nothing's damaged, it's just kind of the current state of order or chaos all over our property. This, however, is a really good thing. Look at this tree. It's covered with apples. I don't know what kind of apple it is, but it's loaded with apples this year. I think I said that last year, but this year they've made it to this point. They're getting towards being ripe. That would be like a couple bushels of apples, it looks like it. I'm pretty sure this tree is a seedling tree, which means, well, it's not grafted, you can tell that. So it is a seedling tree. But I'm pretty sure that this tree just grew from a seed in what was an old fence line. That's kind of the classic story of new apple varieties. A lot of them were found in fence lines. Why? Because that's what's not grazed or not mown. And I'll show you, this is actually a fence line, and you can tell because there's this old barbed wire down here on the ground. What I did is pruned it. I think I pruned it the first and second year we were here, but maybe I'll top it one of these years and see if we can get it to bush out a little bit lower. Look at these apples.
Are those from that tree up there?
Yeah.
Can I eat one? Can I make applesauce?
Yeah.
They're not quite ripe.
They may never get totally unbitter, but they're not quite ripe yet, no.
There's like so
I can just
many
feel the
apples on
starchiness in there.
There's like 100.
I'm back at the apple tree, but this time I have the chainsaw. I'm trying to get some poles for a project I'm doing. And I'm also want to thin out this section of woods. We're right by the garden and house are down here. The garden's right beyond that fence. And then this is woods up here. And so we're in the edge of the woods right here between full woods and the garden. This area kind of shades the garden a little bit. So I don't want to completely eliminate that shade. I like having a little, variety in the garden ecosystem, but we're gonna try to thin the shade a little bit. Plus I need this pole. It's not the most beautiful way to do this. I was counting on this happening, which is I was cutting a tree straight towards the garden fence, but it just touched the fence because I was counting on these trees catching it and then me being able to pull it without smashing the fence.
I'll help you.
I appreciate you wanting to help me, buddy, but I need to handle this one probably by myself, big boy. It's so big. Step back just a little. Set it on the fence, not the best thing, but it'll straighten back out. It's not big enough to smash it. It's not even come off the post yet. So. You have to tell him what he said.
Who?
Brighton.
He said, Mom, look, and I was like, yeah, I see it. And he said, are you mad?
He's talking about the tree that I just dropped in the garden.
I was like, no, I've been wanting Daddy to do that for a long time. I was like, I can't go out in the garden right now because I need a homeschool plan. And then I was like, well, I'll just go pick a few beans. Haven't made it to the bean patch yet. Still in the tomatoes.
What are you picking? Beans. Our first picking of beans. The first of the first picking. Wading through the pumpkins here. Here's the tree. The whole patch where the tree would have fallen nearly was shaded, so there's very little growing there. 18. Okay, good. We decided to pick some apples. I'm not sure why exactly. The kids wanted to. And because they can't reach most of them, I made this tiny little apple picker. Now, Wilder, you want to get one?
Let me back up.
All right, Wilder, he's directing this tool. Let's get it right up there. Let's get that one right there. Right.
You got it, Wilder?
Got it!
Whoa, let me see that. Whoa, can I do one?
We had to pull it. I haven't had a turn in a while.
Oh my goodness, I'm not even on that side of the fence.
Someone should invent a tool like this.
Somebody ought. If we can get all these apples, I can make some good apple butter. Whoa. Yeah.
The morning glories are disguising themselves.
As sweet potatoes.
Look at, show them the leaf.
Yeah.
This is morning glory. The bane of some gardeners. It's a beautiful flower, but it's,
Yeah.
look at the leaf of the morning glory. Look at the leaf of the sweet potato. Are you serious?
It's like the same.
They're basically exactly the same. They're just smaller, and the vines look a little different.
The vines are thinner. Obviously, these are way longer. My sweet potatoes aren't this long. I'm trying to kill my sweet potatoes.
Oh, by the way, I got my 18-foot pole out of here, but I don't think I have time to actually use it for anything. I'm trying to build a new pig home right over here. I wanted to show you something. I think this is hilarious. I don't know why I'm showing you. The bathroom floor is filthy, but it just kind of lets you know what's going on here. When on the bathroom floor, there are, let me say it this way, littered across the bathroom floor are carrots, half-eaten carrots from the garden. Here's one, here's one, here's a diaper. It's such a mess in here. And here's one.
Can I just say something? What's so funny about that? And not my dirty bathroom. We've had swim lessons all week, so my house is trash. But the carrots, I literally go out there and harvest carrots every day. And before I can even like put them in the refrigerator, the kids eat all of them. Will we ever grow enough carrots to store? I don't know.
That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Joyful just said she's had 20 in the last few days, which I believe.
It smells really good.
A lot of really good herbs that I harvested just now. Yeah, this is just some parsley. I need to pick a lot more. This is called summer savory right here. It smells amazing. This is tarragon, a small bunch of oregano. Yeah, and I have more.
Which one do you think we're smelling right now that's so strong and amazing?
The thyme.
Wow.
The thyme and the summer savory, probably. I feel like on your homestead or farm, like if you can grow garlic, onions, herbs, and have dairy, you can make any simple farm meal amazing. And of course salt, but you have to buy that.
Yeah.
So it's been my goal for years to grow our own herbs and onions and garlic. You know what I haven't seen this summer? Honeybees. Don't you love that sound? Pop. Pop.
What will you do with the chamomile?
I make tea. I mostly give it away. I mostly just enjoy it too because smelling chamomile is like something that just automatically changes my mood.
It's like a treat.
It's like a treat. It is like a treat.
You know what we should do, Mama?
What?
We could get like a big chamomile and herb garden and sell herbs.
I would love that.
Oh my goodness. What I have here is about 40 pounds of, I guess it's potentially prosciutto. What I have here is a front leg of a pig that we butchered May 20, I think 25th. It weighed 9 pounds when I salted it, and my goal weight for this is 6 pounds. It was salted, it's been washed, now it is slowly drying and aging and molding. Honestly, that's just what happens with them though. I'm gonna hang it up in here, spin in the fridge. These things are drying rather nicely. Listen to the back skin side of this one. Every single one of them has lost 2 pounds so far, approximately. And these small ones have yet to lose a pound before they reach their goal weight each. And then the large one have to lose approximately 2 pounds each before they've reached their goal weight, and then they're sealed in lard and salt. First time I've done a project like this, quite gratifying, exciting, and we'll keep you up to date. One last trip out into the garden.
Okay, we harvested some coriander.
Wait a second, isn't it your bedtime?
What time is it, 9:30 or something? Okay, remember how I've like always dreamed of having my own coriander?
Yeah.
I did it.
No way.
This is all, I harvested this and then put it in here and just, Grace shook the bag for me and like hit it like this. And now there's all these coriander seeds in the bottom. So I have 2 more bags. Look at all this. I've got 2 more bags of that. I randomly found some garlic. Tons of sage, summer savory. I have 3 different kinds of basil. Anyways, our home is gonna just smell so amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't feel like we can convey how beautiful it is out here in our garden. Though I know many of you have your own homes and your own gardens, so I think probably you get it. You get how cool this is, how beautiful it is, and how sweet it is to be out in your own little, to be in your own garden, in your own homestead, in your own little corner of the world. Folks, it's been another great day on the homestead. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.